What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be more of a serious topic, but not that serious because it's Valorant. It's going to be mainly regarding stoicism and how you could properly suck at Valorant. Because there is a way, and I know you guys suck. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy this style of video. Let me know if you do. Leave down in the comments below what you think. And I think we should just hop right in. So the first and primary point is going to be focusing around stoicism. Stoicism is defined as the endurance of hardship without the display of negative feelings. Now obviously Valorant isn't exactly a type of hardship, or maybe it is. But what's important is that stoicism can still be applied. You don't want to mistake the concept of stoicism. It is not the soulless, emotionless chads you see roaming the internet, at least not in accurate practice. Stoicism is actually the elevation of positive emotions in addition to the suppression of negative ones. You still want to hold joy, sarcasm, humor, and happiness in your gameplay, because that's going to make it more enjoyable. People will criticize your gameplay, especially if you suck at this game. When this happens, it's important not to retaliate aggressively, but instead, you can make a joke out of the situation, laugh it off, or simply remain silent and mind your own business. Things could also be the other way around. Your team could be absolutely horrendous at this game, but there's no use in criticizing their every move. This is where the idealized stoic quotes, "It is what it is, and it happens," come into play. There will always be things outside of your control, but your reaction is not one of them. This leads me into point 2. This is a much smaller point, but just as important. You could be a joyful bad teammate or an angry bad teammate. This plays off the concept of controlling your emotional reactivity. Most people will always prefer a joyful shit teammate rather than a toxic one. There is little use in bringing down team morale in addition to the team's chances of winning. The third point in accurately sucking at Valorant like a pro is in regards to humility. You need to recognize that you suck at this game. The first step in solving an issue is identifying it. You can still improve at the game, but while that process happens, there is no point in jumping into ranked with a positive attitude when all that really is going to happen is that little Jimmy will go back down to silver. There will always be kids who aspire to be like the pro gamers and hop into ranked gameplay to show off their new skills. But that's no reason for you to do the same. Don't forget that ranked is a competitive environment. It will harbor more toxic players and also players who are simply just qualified to play at a higher level. But when you encounter toxic players, a good king never seeks out them, but is always ready for it. That may be a quote you recognize from anywhere, really. It's a popular quote. It can be very much used in this situation. You can bask in the inconsequential nature of unranked, because quite honestly, it's a lot easier. It's not something you have to stress out over. And that leads into the final point: fun. Don't forget Valorant is a video game meant to have fun. It's supposed to alleviate negative emotions, not create them. You don't always have to go pro with every single game in play. You can simply just sit back and enjoy the game for what it is. It could just simply be something to hang out with friends in, to use spare time, to practice something that apart from your work. You could just simply enjoy the game's mechanics, its art, its characters, whatever it may be. It's meant to have fun in, and that is probably the most important takeaway from this video. Games are meant to have fun in.